I'm going to pass on a tip that I picked up from a worker at one of the paint stores here a while back that I'd never thought of before. When you're working on wood projects, cabinetry specifically that has been in a home for some time, and as in years, you find that the lacquer that may have been sprayed on the original pieces themselves will yellow. This is an example of that on a piece of alder. You can see this real distinct line right here. The golden part is actually yellowed lacquer on top of alder, and so you see what happens to it over time. This is about 15 years worth of just kind of a casual exposure, not direct sunlight, but just exposure to sunlight coming in windows. Now the problem comes in is when you come back to try to, in this case I had to repair a cabinet unit that where I had to have some new pieces of material to replace some things that had been water damaged. So if you take a new piece of alder, shoot it with lacquer, you're not going to get this color. You're not going to get the yellowing effect. I found it particularly difficult in this case, even using, trying to tint it with stain and various things to pull off a match on the color. Just really tough. So anyway, the idea was that was given to me was to use product. This is actually a Minwax product called Spar urethane, which has an amber cast to the finish itself. But I found it really works well just to give you that light, aged sort of a tinted look. I'm using it on a piece of oak now, a piece of oak trim that I have to put on an old cabinet vanity. And I put on just a little bit here, and you can see how it's already taken that kind of an amber cast. Looks like an older piece of oak that's had the lacquer that's yellowed over time. So anyway, I'll just pass that on for those of you that may run into this kind of problem. Give spar urethane a try if you need to get a little bit of different tint to your project.